Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is Korimoy Makuri, and it's been a long time since I've live streamed. Very, very long time, and I was pretty busy with life, of course. And just hope I just hope I'm pretty sure everyone missed me. And I have a question for you all. Do you miss me? And sure, you're questioning about the title, of course, of this live stream, of course, and this is why I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And yeah, have you ever thought about gaming, of course, when like when you're on whatever age, and you just question yourself, when is the time for me? When is the time for to let it go and to drop to drop that? Well, I've reached this point, of course. I've reached this point in my life. I'm right now pretty busy with my work, with my job, my business. I want to do other productive things, like I was learning my German, of course, and Duolingo, and I'm doing college classes. I'm doing college classes. I was gaming ever since I was 4.5 years old. I remember I've played on my sister's PS2, my older sister's. I remember I've played it on my sister's Game Boy, and my first ever console that I well, those are the first two consoles I've ever played in my life. But the first ever console I've got in my life was a Nintendo DSi. I remember I played the a heck a lot of it. I played the heck out of that thing, I've enjoyed it. And I remember playing Mario Kart. I remember playing a ton of games I remember used to play. And the other consoles I've got were a Wii, of course. I remember a black Wii. I remember I've got later a an Xbox One when I was a teenager. I remember I've gotten later a PS4, and then later I've gotten myself a Nintendo Switch. A Nintendo Switch reminds me of how my first Nintendo handheld was a DS Lite. That was at my grandma's house. I know it was beautiful. I know, Air Tiger. But welcome back. And I know, guys, it's time for me to. It's and now that I have the Nintendo Switch, of course, I've wanted to get a PS5, but then, hi Hyper, welcome back. It's been a long time. I've got myself a PS. I wanted to get a PS5, and I was like, I gave up, of course, on it since it was all sold out. I've wanted to get it ever since the pandemic, of course. And I know, guys, I've survived the pandemic, which it was insane, of course. And I know I wanted to get a PS5, but I didn't. I never actually got one. And I haven't been gaming for a long time, guys, because I was pretty busy with my life, of course, especially with studies, because my parents were like, studies are always first, of course. They're always first, no matter what. And yeah, I used to stream. If you're wondering how I stream my stuff, I used an Elgato, and I used my old laptop, which was a gaming laptop. I got it ever since Christmas, and I don't have it anymore because I sold it. Well, I gave it to my aunt, of course, but and I'm just streaming it and I'm just doing a live stream on my iMac and on my iMac right now, which it is new right now. And I also got a gaming laptop, but I'm not going to be using it for gaming, even though it's meant for gaming. Which I was either thinking to do one more live stream before I'm completely done with everything, or just do this live stream and then get and just not touch the games anymore. But that's what I've wanted to declare. It was just it's over for me. When it comes to me with gaming, I know it just gets you hooked up a lot, like a drug, of course. Like it's the dopamine. Like it rewards your brain, of course. It rewards the brain, and it just keeps you hooked up forever, hours and hours. And it's true for me, guys. I was hooked up for hours on gaming. I'll tell you how much I've spent on gaming. I've spent about look at the live streams I've done before. The live streams, like oh my goodness, guys. The streams I've done before, 2 hours, 4 hours, guys. Like seriously, I was hooked up. I was hooked up all the time, guys. 4 hours, three, basically, almost the lifespan. Basically, a lot of the time, and yes, and it's time for me to do productive things. Like I kind of want to get back onto reading. I kind of I want to focus more on studying. I want to do my languages, guys, that I was doing. I made progress, guys, on languages. Doing German, I was learning German. I'm learning German. I'm learning Portuguese. I'm learning my Russian. I want to try some new things like new food. I was even thinking, guys, should I do blogging, guys? Should I do blogging? Do you like geography as well? Yes, I like geography. I really like geography. I was I'm majoring in my business, guys. I'm majoring in business, which I want to study more on business. I want to try to I want to try to focus on getting a job. Like a job like for a full time job. Trying to graduate college, guys. Cause like, hey, come on, I'm a college student. I see you on this comment section here. I know, hyper, right? And of course, guys, I was even reading the Bible, of course. My friends from college, of course. I've talked to my friends about for college, and especially with my friend, a good friend of mine. Well, he graduated college, so I've talked to him, guys, and he used to be a gamer, guys. He used to have what not the DS, PS3, guys. He unfortunately sold it, and he said you should quit gaming, of course. And I've thought about it, and he explained to me it was a waste of time, of course. And I actually agree, of course, looking back on all the stuff. But I did enjoy playing with you guys. But sometimes as well, you'll be also thinking about every person has their dog days. You know what I mean? Every person has their days. And of course, a verse from the Bible that they mention is everything is vanity, no matter what. No matter what. I remember back in high school, there was about it was about being in the popular group, and they once they graduate and all stuff, it's over. They're not as popular anymore. You know what I mean? So you also question on that. So you may have the rise, and then you may have the fall, the peaceful fall. And I know when it comes to gaming for me, I know it was dying, of course, and now it's kind of dead to me. It was kind of fading away like a candle in the wind. You get what I mean? A candle in the wind. I was also focusing on doing poetry, guys. Like I want to do poetry, and I want to do writing stories, and I also want to improve relationships in my family, of course. That's what I've wanted to do, guys. And I hope you guys have a good point, of course. I want you all to and I want you to explain something. Do you guys agree in the live chat? I want to hear all your explanations. And a friend of mine does poetry. Amazing. And of course, I haven't done too much more about poetry, but I did make some progress though. I did make some progress. I think I did finish a couple poems or something like that. I don't know. Then I also want to try to focus on getting a girlfriend, but hey, my studies are always first, guys. I always have to focus on the studies. And yes, guys, speaking of studies, I only have seven class. I don't have not too much. I don't have that many classes left till I graduate. Till I graduate college, which isn't that amazing. And then I want to transfer to a 4 year college so I can aim for a bachelor's degree. I also want to travel, guys. Like seriously, I met a couple good friends of mine. I think video games are definitely addictive, but if you focus on school, you definitely play less, and so you don't get addicted as much. I know, Hyper. I agree, and that's the point. I am focusing on college, and so far, guys, what I've wanted to do, guys, can't argue with that. And I know another friend, of course. He doesn't do gaming, but I wanted to do something productive with him, and I did have an idea. Me and him, I want to create a soda company. I want to create a soda company. So can you just imagine that, guys? A soda company. And I know a good friend of mine in college. He's a really good friend, and I share a lot of things in common. I wanted to get back, of course, on and I'm trying to break my chains, of course, of my embarrassment, guys. And it's this: y'all are gonna rival with Pepsi and Coca Cola, for real. Yes, for real. This time, it's a hell. I want to try creating a healthy alternative soda. So, another thing that I wanted to explain, guys, about this game, about when I talked to my friend. So I know a good friend. I know he does gaming, but but I share a lot of things in common with him. Basically, what I share with him in common is yes, I was gonna explain about the time that about breaking my chains, of course. So the thing that I wanted to break my chains, of course, of like and break my embarrassment, it was this: trying to watch the kids shows that I've used to watch when I was a kid, and I was trying to watch some, and I was watching one. I was watching Wawa Wubsy, and I was like, and I wanted to try looking back on the kids shows that I've watched as a kid. I was like thinking, I'm actually wondering if they aged well. While I was watching Wawa Wubsy, it did age well. It did age well on some stuff, like animation wise. But the song that I remember from season two, and I think and up season 2 and 3, the Wubsy Wiggle, I was like, okay, that did not age well. That song did not age well. So now the things that now I'm interested that I wanted to do is music. I wanted to do music. I got myself a keyboard and I got myself a guitar, and I haven't used the guitar. I've got this guitar ever since my birthday of last year, guys, and I haven't used it yet because I was busy. I was busy with college. I know I was busy with my job, guys. I have a company right now, and I have to be more productive on my company. And I was actually hoping, of course, I know that I got a gaming laptop. Or not gaming laptop. I got a gaming monitor. I got this for free, guys. This game monitor. And should I do one more live stream, guys? One more gaming live stream before I call it a day on gaming, before it's time to wrap the present and send it all the way to the kids or something like that. I want to hear your opinions, guys. Sure. Well, maybe another time, okay? Maybe I'll do another gaming live one my last gaming live stream before I wrap it a day. Wrap it a day for gaming. But I was listening. So remember about Spotify? So yeah, I was learning a lot of German music. we want one last one at least so we can say goodbye. I agree, Hyper. I agree. But I'm not done with YouTube. YouTube I'm not done with. I was still gonna see each other on YouTube, no matter what. No matter what are the channels we have, the channels I was watching these days on YouTube. All right, Hyper, you did saw me on a Diz Pro. You saw me on a Diz Pro. I'm in infographics. I'm in infographics. You can find me in infographics every single time on infographics, 3:15 to 9:15. I'm always at the channel. What are the channels I'm in? I'm gonna look up the channels that I'm in. I'm also in language channel. You can also find my alt account. If you can find my alt account on my alt account is this guy right here. I don't know if you can see it. This is my alt account, my personal account. If you want to find my personal. This is my personal YouTuber, my YouTube channel, my personal YouTube channel. You can find me on that. It's a green. You'll find a green controller or something like that. But I kind of want to change the picture. The picture. You can find me on that. So you can find me on different language channels. I was watching Ben Hardy. You can find me watching Ben Hardy. You can find me watching on movie clips, of course, because I'm a huge movie guy. You can find me on Movie Guys. I was also watching car stuff on this channel. But Corey Mori, you can find me on infographics. You can find me on a Diz Pro. You can find me on Watch Mojo. And you can find me on Simple History. And you can find me on his Simple History. And what's another channel? It's another channel I'm trying to think of. Ah, Mr. Spherical. Mr. Spherical as well. You can find me on Mr. Spherical. And what's another channel you can find me on? Yes. Mr. Mango Head. You can also find me on Mr. Mango Head. Mr. Mango Head. So, that's basically the channels you can find me on. You can find me either on this account, on my main YouTube account, or you can find me on my personal. Personally, I'm not in college yet, but I'm thinking of studying linguistics because I live language as well. I also live in language as well. You guys want to see my progress on learning on my languages? Look at all this, guys. This is my German section. This is all my German section. So I was also living on languages, guys, like on my spare time. I was doing a lot of Duolingo. Every single day, guys, I was doing Duolingo. And I'm enjoying myself in Duolingo. So I'm doing German. I'm doing my Portuguese a little bit. I'm doing Russian. I'm learning Chinese a little bit, even though it's flipping hard, guys. Chinese is hard. I'm learning Swedish, guys. Like seriously, Swedish. I'm doing French, guys, but I mostly have to focus more on the bigger languages, the languages that a lot of people talk. French, all right. Mostly the big ones can be Portuguese, German, Russian, Chinese, French as well. Irish, I know there's a lot of I do want to get back on studying Japanese. I remember I was studying Japanese. Romanian's not that big. I don't think it's too big. Oh, what happened here? I was learning a bit of Creole, guys. Dutch, guys. Latin. Well, Latin is dead, but Hungarian. There's Norwegian. I'm learning a bit of Polish a little bit. Indonesian, guys. Indonesian. Italian. I've learned Italian, but I want to get back on learning Italian. Greek, Vietnamese, Finnish, Swahili, and Korean. I'm already fluent 2 languages, so I taught of learning a new one. And I'm learning new languages because I want to put this on my resume. I was even thinking about getting another job, guys. Like seriously, like a part-time job, just to fill a void on my, just to fill something on my resume. And yeah, guys. So far, guys, recently, what happened? What happened? These days, of course, if you guys haven't seen streaming, so I'll tell you what happened, guys, with me last year, guys. I had a bone tumor. I had a bone tumor. I should have vlogged on that, guys, but I didn't. So I had a bone tumor on my right leg, guys. On my right leg. I was in pain, guys. Like seriously, I was in pain with my right leg. I had this for a while, guys. I had this for months. And I've had this ever since I was working at the beer stacking. I've worked as a beer stacker. So it started hurting, I think, so around November of around 2 years ago, guys, or December 2 years ago. And I had the bone tumor. So it was a bone tumor. I thought I had sciatica, but the bone tumor, I had osteoma, guys, on, but thank God it was benign, guys. It was a benign bone tumor. It wasn't malignant. It wasn't cancerous. So I got that removed. I got a surgery on that, guys. It was my first. It was my first ever surgery, guys. And I thought I was gonna have a big scar or something like that, but it was something small. What they basically did, they inserted a needle on my leg, and they burnt the tumor. They burnt the tumor, and I've used crutches, guys, on that. I used crutches, and I've recovered that. And the recovery for this, guys, I think it took me a month, guys. A month recovery. Was it a month? I don't know. But it did took a while, guys. There was some restrictions I had to do with, but me on the crutches, I think it was about a week, guys. Maybe about a week or two before I started getting the hang on walking back, guys. But I feel strong, guys. But thank God the bone tumor is gone, guys. And recently, guys, you see this? I know, guys. Well, I don't have to explain that. I never got operated, and I hope I'll never be. The other thing, guys, I got a new vehicle. I got a new car. I got a new car, guys. Brand new from the lot, guys. A brand new car. I got myself a Nissan Frontier. A Nissan Frontier Pro 4X. It's a beautiful truck, guys. And I've wanted a new car, guys. It was my first ever new car. This is the second car that I've owned, guys. But I should vlog. I should vlog that, guys. So yeah, guys, it cost me it was it was a little pricey, but it was worth the price, guys. My Frontier. But I love it. I got the bells and whistles on that. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, another thing is, guys, I also wanted to focus on hanging out with other friends, of course, especially from college and some of my old friends from high school. Some of my old friends in high school. So far, I know it's summer vacation, and the things that I wanted to do, guys. There was a goal that I wanted to do. With two college friends of mine, I've wanted to travel to Germany, guys, to Deutschland. So to Europe, but I wanted to do it during the winter time, guys. During the winter time, so around January, because hey, the demand won't be high. And I've also want to go to a concert, guys. I've never been to a concert yet. I haven't been to a concert. There's a band that I wanted to go. I want to go to Europe so bad. I never left my country. Same, Hyper. I know, same. So I haven't been to though I want to go to a concert, guys. There's a band that I've wanted to do that I wanted to go. Well, it's gonna happen close to my area though, but I want to go look at the Struts, guys. You guys never heard the Struts? It's a British band. I want to go watch the Struts. It's a good band. I was listening to their music as well. What brought me to their music, if you're wondering, what a lot of bands that I've listened to and all stuff brought me to, there's a lot of them came from movies, because like I said, I'm a movie guy. A lot of them came from either from movies, video games, all that stuff. You got me? Which I'm also trying to find more of these. I'm also trying to find more of these. And what's another band that I want to go? But there's some other bands like I was listening to a lot of German bands, but not a lot of them come to here. Come here. I have to go all the way to Europe if I want to see them. Like seriously, and look at their and watch their concerts. But I know I really want to travel, guys. I really do. And like I said, I'm still young, guys. I know. I'm already 20 years old, guys. And hey, and hey, guys, I'm excited, of course, once I turn 21, because you know why? Go. You can go drinking, but I might as well not drink or something like that, guys. You got me. And I gotta watch my health, and yeah, I just want to watch my health. But and yeah. I wanted to try new food, traveling, and yeah, those exciting stuff right here that I wanted to do. But this is it, guys. I just want to. This is all that I wanted to declare. Once I turn 18, first thing I'm doing is chugging a good old beer. Oh, a beer? You want to chug a beer? Hmm. Well, guys, I got things to do, guys. I just wanted to declare that. That's it that I wanted to do for that. That's it. This is the stream that I've wanted to do. That I've wanted to quit gaming. I hope you guys understand this situation and get ready for one last live stream, guys. So now we're in for a last ride, guys. One more live stream and it's over for me, guys. And it's over for gaming. And that's it. It's time for me to sell all my consoles. You got what I mean? So one more live stream that I can do on the Switch for you with you guys, Splatoon, Smash, and all stuff, and then we're gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna call it a day for gaming, and that's it, guys. It'll be over. It's gonna be over for me. But now you're gonna from now on, I guess you're gonna be seeing vlogs in my channel, guys. Vlogs in my channel, but it ain't over on YouTube. It ain't over, and I know I'm trying to control my addiction on YouTube. Now I have an addiction on YouTube, and especially videos. But now I'm watching more educational videos. You get what I mean? I'm watching more educational videos. Hey, I want to do things that are more productive. You get what I mean? That's my goal. I want productivity now. But now, guys, this is a wrap for me on this live stream. And I hope you guys understand it, guys. But I hope you guys are doing okay, guys. But this is a wrap for me. I'll see you guys on other channels, of course. Oh, yes, another channel that you can find me on, guys, on YouTube. Find me in ERB, guys. ERB. Any rap battle channels. Mostly epic rap battles. You can find me there. I forgot about that channel. But you can find me in any other channels on both my accounts. On both of my accounts. So I'll see you then, guys. Hope you have a good day, guys. It's time for me to go. I gotta have breakfast. So bye, guys, and have a good day. Tschüss.